Okay, I think I figured it out. Maybe I think I had it on mute, so possibly it should be good now. But let me check to see, make sure that you guys can hear me and everything. All right, you guys can hear me. I'm sounding good. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't had to do something real quick and lost track of time, and I was like, oh crap, I gotta get going. I gotta get going on the stream. So let's get into it. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter, Dark Optimus. Also, yeah, because that's where I post up all my gaming shenanigans. And let's get into this. Let's start this. He looks so goofy with that hat on. I'm gonna take it off. I know it's gonna give me better like defense and stuff. It bothers me with that. I know it's so much better though, but it's like let's go with the TV. Yeah, let's go with the TV on the head. Why not? I don't know. Yeah, if I put that on, then it doesn't do anything, huh? I don't know if I like that shirt, but it does give me better defense. I might, you know what? We're just gonna go with the lab coat, no shirt. All right, actually, you know what? We can go with a shirt, can't we? Still go with a shirt. I think we're okay now. At least now.
What is it?
He looks goofy, but it's not too bad. Oh man, it's been a little minute. It's been a minute, man. I haven't really played this much. Over the weekend, I was all like, I want to play Final Fantasy 16. So that's what I did. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 16. It just came out, and I was just like, I was itching to play it. So I was just like, I'm still itching to play it right now, but. I was like, we can't miss another live stream. But I was just like, I gotta play some Final Fantasy 16 on Saturday. I was just like, I have to. And funny thing enough, I didn't get much of it, to be honest. I didn't do a ton of stuff. I did more on Sunday than I think I did on Saturday, to be honest with you. For some reason, I don't know why, but like Saturdays are just like Fridays, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm like something happens where I can't game that much, which is fine, you know. Like who needs to game all the time, anyways. But yeah, man, I am loving that game. I am absolutely loving the game. It's so good, like so good. I don't know, I don't feel like putting back that. Yeah, that's the thing, like this may be higher, but I think It's just weird. He just looks too goofy with the other stuff on. Um,
Stop right there, be brave. So, what the hell? Whatever, I guess. So, you're here to play hero and save the girl. Don't you worry, my friend. Hospitality is our specialty. Gotta have an appetizer before the main entree, yeah.
you guys aren't gonna beat me up. Now, if this was Final Fantasy 16, I'd be super confident, being like, nah, this ain't happening. But this, I'm not sure. But I can't say it enough that what they did with Final Fantasy 16 has been awesome. Is it? I know there's a whole thing going on about is it an actual Final Fantasy game? Is it actually, let's see. I don't have any energy drinks. I went into this fight with nothing. Dang. I guess we'll throw in that. Dang, dude. I didn't even go in with... Took me out. Wow. I think I'll be okay. As long as I... Yeah, because he's the last one anyways. But, yeah, I was just... I understand where a lot of people are coming from. I think we got a cutscene coming up, so... We'll kind of...
Not bad, yo. But I got a trump card.
I was gonna say, are we fighting a freaking crane here? Anyways, but the Final Fantasy, man, 16, I understand where people are coming from, where they're saying like it's not a Final Fantasy game, things like that. I get that. I'm gonna respect people, and and not really even say anything to that. Say what you will about the game. I'm loving it. I'm thinking it's awesome. But I get that people aren't having the same fun with it as I am. There are moments where I do feel like it's definitely a Final Fantasy game, but then there are those moments where I'm like, yeah, I see what people are talking about. Where at points it just doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy game. Dang, dude. Yeah, and I went in there without any freaking... Yep, I'm gonna have to give up. Dang. Dang, dude. Alright, well then we're gonna have to go get some energy drinks. Whoa, I don't even have enough money for that, dude. Dang. I guess I'm gonna have to just do some missions to get some Zenny up. What's this? Hither and thither. Oh, I can go fight that dude, huh? Should be easy enough now to fight him. But yeah, I personally am loving the game. I think it's a lot of fun. I understand that there are elements of it that aren't Final Fantasy, which is I will say is a little disappointing. Yes, I will give it that. It is a little disappointing that some of those elements aren't in the game, like the gosh, what do they call it in the game? They call it something, but it's where your abilities kind of outweigh the other abilities, like fire against water, things like that. Aren't really in the game, aren't really prevalent to the game, so it's a little weird as to why they did that. I understand that. I think 14 is like that too, or something like that. That I was hearing. Dang, dude. He just hits harder, dude. What the hell? Dang. But I've been enjoying that quite a bit. No matter what anybody says about the game, I've been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. I haven't had that many issues with it. Yeah, granted, there are a few things, that could be better for the game, but, I'm just gonna have to sell some stuff, man, for Zenny. You could probably sell this for a lot of money. Yeah, I'll just sell this.
Thanks for stopping by.
Should give me enough to go get energy drinks. I know where that guy is. It's over here. But yeah, I think Final Fantasy 16 is kind of a weird spot for the franchise, because I absolutely think that 7 Remake's combat was fantastic, and I think the way that they did that in that game, they should have done that with this game. And unfortunately they didn't. But it's like I kind of have to be like, okay, well, it's not necessarily, it's not the same game, so that's kind of where that's kind of where I kind of fall to, is that, oh, well, it's not the same game, so it's kind of hard to just be like, oh yeah, oh, this is gear enhancement. It's gift item. I could probably sell some of this stuff, huh? Like this. Never gonna use it. I'll keep one of those. I don't want to sell too much stuff. Like, I'm never gonna use that. That looks too goofy. Especially on my guy. I mean, he already looks goofy enough. We don't want to embarrass him, No, that's a pretty good costume. Who do I talk to about getting gear enhancements? Okay, now we got 5 energy drinks, so that should be good. That should get us pretty far. Enhance, okay. Possibly can enhance this. Oh, I need Zenny for that. Well, sounds about right, huh? You need Zenny for all that crap. You know what? We'll just go back and fight these dudes and see if we can do it. But I'll still give Final Fantasy 16 a 9 out of 10. It's definitely a fantastic game. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of parts to it that make it fun. Besides just the combat. Okay, so I need
What's up?
all right. Then now we should be able to.
What is it?
Yeah, we already went through this.
No way.
But the combat, like that's the thing. I think a lot of people are kind of going into it and just thinking it's button mashy, and it's really not. Like, there's a lot of
Wow.
intricate moves you can do that can, you know, propel you into a better, you know, hero in the game. So I think, you know, there's a lot of things that are kind of being blown out of proportion in especially on Twitter, you know. I think, you know, if you don't like it, then that's understandable. I get that. Or if you've never liked Final Fantasy, then I get that as well. But it's coming from like more of the fan base area where they're kind of like dogging the game as if this is like the worst Final Fantasy ever to come out. I call bull crap on that, to be honest, because the game isn't that bad. It's not as bad as some of those. We're gonna just skip this because we've already seen it. So, yeah, it's just crazy to me that people are, you know, kind of dogging the game so badly. It's like it hasn't even been out for that long, you know. I get if you don't like it, you know, but I think there's a lot of people who don't like it that should give it a chance. And I'm gonna speak on something right now that I think a lot of people are probably gonna be like, where are you going with this? But there's a reason. This does not give Yoshi P an excuse at all for what he said about, you know, there not being any black people in that time frame. But I get why he didn't put black people in the game. I absolutely understand why he didn't. Because the bearers that are in this game are slaves. Literally, that's what they are. In the game, that's what they are. They're slaves. So it makes perfect sense as to why he didn't put, you know, was he gonna make them, you know, I mean, I guess he could have like made like some of the black people like what do you call it? He could have made them nobles, you know, or something like that. Like he could have done something like that. That would have made more sense, I think, if he would have just done something like that. But I think the whole, you know, I think the whole thing is that he should have definitely not have said what he said. Like, for sure, like, shouldn't have said it. but and it doesn't excuse what he said, to be honest. But I understand why he didn't. I absolutely understand why he didn't. It just would have made a much bigger controversy than the game even really needs, to be honest. Because it would have definitely. Dude, I need to switch my moves. I need to switch my this guy, man. Dang, dude. But I completely understand it. I completely understand why he didn't put black people in the game. Because that's basically, I mean, the bearers, that's what they are. They're slaves in the game. Like, that's what they, I mean, yes, you play as a bearer, but at first he's a royal, yes, but then he becomes a slave and he has to, fight for the empire, and then realizes, oh wait, I don't need to fight for them anymore, basically, because he's, got this, like, certain type of, he's got this, this power and stuff. You don't have to fight for him anymore. So, he takes it upon himself to, well, actually, there's other things part of it. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but there are other elements to it that makes it make sense to the game, as to the game, and it's pretty interesting the way where they go and stuff like that, and how they do certain things in the game. It makes perfect sense, but it is. I not excusing what he said, but I get why he did it. Why he didn't put, people of color or anybody that was Latino or anybody that was, Asian in it, or anybody who was, of different color in the game, because it goes into some brutal territories and things that I think would, very much kick up some dust in the gaming community. So I understand why he did it. He probably shouldn't have said that, though. I think that hindered his, his audience. I think if he would have just said, well, in our game we're not going to have any people of color, unfortunately, sorry, basically, and then kept it moving, and I think more people would have been like, okay, they would have played it, and then they would have realized, oh, okay, that's why you didn't put them in there. Okay, that's why you didn't put people of color in there, or whatever, so it's, and it's always a touchy subject, man. That type of stuff is always touchy. Only, I mean, because of the where we live, in America, it's got some really bad history. Yeah, I'm better with the DJ move style. Dang, dude. I don't really want to use an energy drink because I want to save it against that one dude. There we go. Possibly we might be able to get this next dude. Yeah, that game totally goes into some really dark territories, man. I'm telling you, like, the game is... It's definitely Final Fantasy, you know, in terms of just, like, pure, you know, story-wise, but, man, does it do some stuff that I was all like, shoot, man. I understand now as to why this game is kind of, you know, hitting a different level. Dang, man. Shoot. I'm getting XP doing this, but shoot, I need to... I might have to start selling some of these gift items. I do have 18 of these. I don't need 18 of them. Just sell like 10. Let's see here.
Thank you.
I think that's the best we can do right now. I don't know. Let's see if I can get this hither dude. Hither thither dude. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people are really, you know, necessarily feeling about the story. Seems like everybody's, you know, saying it's good, so I haven't really seen too many complaints about it. It's mostly like the mechanics of the game that I've been seeing for Final Fantasy 16. Mostly mechanics and stuff like that that were left out or whatever. Which is fine, you know. Say what you will about the game. I personally think it's fantastic. Dang, dude. I feel like I just need to... Jeez. I think I'm gonna have to come back to that, dude. Let's see, missions... Ooh. The Fighty Mighty. Trying to get some Zenny, man. Here's 5,000. That might be pretty good. What is this? What is this called? Sign of the Times. Sign of the times. Probably during the day, huh? Okay, we'll come back during the day. But other than those little complaints about, the game really runs really well, to be honest. I haven't had really any issue with the game. I mean, I've been playing it for at least 30 plus hours, for somewhere around there. Maybe more like 25 hours, somewhere around there. I'm not gonna say 30 because I don't think it's that much. But I've been playing it for like 25 at least, and to be honest, it's up there. Like it's good. And yeah, it definitely has a good thing going for it right now. Let's see. The rest of them only give me miles, huh? Fighters appearing around the world. Herbal cure-all? Dang, I need that, dude. Hither thither. That's the only one. Possibly Chun-Li. Has a thing for me or whatever. Maybe not a fight or anything, but like maybe she has a side quest maybe or something. I don't know. But I'm still gonna play the game. I'm still gonna enjoy it, no matter what anybody says. And plus, even if this game, even if Final Fantasy 16 doesn't, garner the profit that it needs or whatever, just to be sustainable or whatever. Honestly, I think it's still definitely in the running for Game of the Year for sure.
Thank you.
I absolutely wholeheartedly feel that it's definitely is gonna have its spot when it comes to Game of the Year. Not only just because it's a little bit controversial, but also because a lot of the stuff that people are complaining about, other things outweigh that, right? Like other good things about the game outweigh the bad stuff of the game. So I think the game is going to be in a good spot. It's going to be interesting though. I think this is going to be the most interesting Game Awards / Game of the Year stuff that we've seen, to be honest. I think we're really going to be like, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be upset. I hate to say it, but I think there's going to be a ton of people who are going to be upset about the entire game, about some of these games, being on the list or whatever. Do I think Starfield will be on that list? it's possible. You know, I'm not gonna rule it out or anything. But people are already saying, "Oh, it's game of the year." I reserve my judgment for games like that, no matter what. Like even when people were saying, "Oh, Final Fantasy 16 is going to be game of the year," I was like, I don't know. I'm not. I'm going to reserve my judgment until the game actually comes out and I can put it in my hands and play it. And I've been playing it, loving it, so it's definitely gonna go on the list as being one of the top games of this year for sure. But other games have a definite big feat to drop to a big hurdle to go after, and I think it's definitely gonna be an interesting year, to be honest. I know there's gonna be people who are gonna be upset, and that's just the way it's gonna be, man. You know. But if Starfield does win, stay off the internet. Stay off the internet that day. Because if Starfield wins, ooh, man, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Because there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, man, freaking Starfield doesn't deserve it. Or there's gonna be the others who are gonna be like, Starfield absolutely deserved it. They crushed PlayStation, basically, you know. It's gonna be an all-out war, to be honest. Like it's gonna be wild, man. I can feel it already, especially that day. If the day that they win, oh man. When I say they, I mean the Xbox fanboy base wins. Oh man. But that's the thing, like, even if they do win, like, here's the thing, okay? The reason why I like PlayStation is because they're very consistent when it comes to having good games, right? Great games, actually. The thing about Xbox is they have a good game, and then they have, like, 2 or 3 bad games. And then they have a really good game, and then they have 2 or 3 not so good games. And then they have a really good game again, and the same thing happens. So they're very inconsistent when it comes to, you know, having great games. So in that, you know, I think that's why there's a lot of people who don't, you know, who dog on Xbox because of that. And I know there's gonna be, I know I'm on podcasts where there's Xbox dudes and stuff like that, and I know that I'm on, you know, that I'm probably, you know, probably giving, you know, too much smoke to the I need to do that faster. Oh, so I gotta break them, I think, right? Dang. I guess it's the easiest way to get Zenny is to do it this way. Well, we're getting the ball rolling on that. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Maybe we'll do some more of this. Dang. High score. I think we're gonna move on from that. What's this one? But yeah, I mean, you know, that's the thing. Xbox doesn't have that much consistency to it. And that's a big problem, man, to be honest. Like, I mean, they're getting there. They might actually do it this year. I'm not going to sit here and say that they're not going to do it, but history has proved itself that they've been very inconsistent when it comes to, you know, coming out with games and stuff like that are, you know, on the level of a PlayStation type of exclusive. So they got a lot. They still have a lot to prove. Even if Starfield comes out and it is a banger, they still have a lot to prove. Because if it comes out and the next couple of games that come out are mediocre, then it's all for nothing. I mean, not necessarily all for nothing, but, you know, it's basically like it's a damper on, you know, the console, the fan base, things like that. So I think, you know, if they can continue to keep that consistency, then they'll be okay. But if they can't keep that consistency, then they're lucky they have Game Pass at that point, right? Like, I mean, that's really the only thing I feel is kind of keeping them afloat is Game Pass. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. There's nothing wrong with Game Pass. You know, Game Pass is the cheapest, you know, way to game in the gaming community or in gaming in general. You know, it's the cheapest way to jump into and play games. So, you know, kudos to them for having that. But I get where people are saying, like, Xbox, you know, is you know, on the up and up, but it still has a lot to prove. And it does, you know. I mean, anybody with a brain will tell you that they do have a lot to prove, because they're very inconsistent. Even though, and when I say inconsistent, I'm not talking about like people liking the games. There's nothing that's not. I'm talking about factor wise, review wise, media wise. They're inconsistent, right? Like, you could like Rise Son of Rome, but let's face it, the media hated that game. And when the media hates something, people tend to just not play it, or tend to be like, whatever, you know, on the game. And that's no fault of the game. That's the fault of, you know, really Microsoft either not marketing it or just like basically, you know, not caring how the game was you know, being presented. Oh, I can bring in a second person. That's cool. And you know, and I don't think, you know, and I don't think Xbox is gonna do bad or anything. I think Xbox is gonna be in a good spot, to be honest. I really do. And I hope they are, to be honest. Because I would love to, you know, bring out my Xbox Series X. You know, it's stored away right now. I'm waiting for a game to come out that's gonna be, you know, on par or better than anything that PlayStation's got. And right now, to me personally, they don't have it. Hi-Fi Rush was good, but I didn't pull out my Series X to play it. I didn't. That's just the truth. I didn't pull out my Series X to play it. And then Redfall came out, and I was just like, oh, it got bad reviews. I kind of want to try it out for myself just to see, you know, how bad it really was. And to be honest, it was bad. It was bad enough for me to be like, nope, not playing this ever again. That's bad enough, you know? And yeah, granted, people will be like, well, you gotta play it with friends. You have to play it with friends. That's how you're gonna get, you know, well, anything with friends can be fun, man. Like, anything with a friend can be fun, to be honest. So, to sit here and say that, oh, well, it's, you know, it's getting a bad rep because it's a co-op game. That's not why, man. The reason is because it has so many problems with it. It has bugs. It has problems. It's empty. There's not much to do in it. So, you know, what you want me to say? You want me to say, oh yeah, I love the game even if I didn't like the game? I'm not like that. I'm not gonna like something just because people are like, well, you need to like it because, you know, it gives people who play on Xbox, you know, a one up. It's just like, no, dude. I'll tell you if I don't like a game, you know? Like Returnal. I didn't like that game, you know? And that's a PlayStation exclusive, yeah. It's exclusive to PlayStation. At the time, they weren't bought by PlayStation, but now that they're bought by PlayStation, they're exclusive to PlayStation. But I didn't like that game. Death Stranding? I didn't like that game. Beautiful looking game, yeah. But it was boring, you know? I liked Ratchet and Clank. I liked Spider-Man, Miles Morales. You know, Demon Souls. Demon Souls was okay. I think it had too much. It was hyped to no end. You know, because it was a launch title for the PlayStation 5. But honestly, it's an okay game. It's not the best in the Souls franchise. It's really not. Is it the best looking one? Absolutely. But speaking of like really good looking games and really good graphics, I think Final Fantasy 16 looks better. It just does, you know. And then I know people are gonna be like, well, are you gonna play Starfield when it comes out? Yeah, I'll probably try it out, you know? I'll try it out. Am I gonna pull out my Series X to play it? Yeah, probably. You know? Just so then I can see what it looks like on there. I mean, I did pull it out for Redfall, actually. I just wanted to see what it looked like. And then I played it for, 4 hours and I was done. Honestly, I don't even know why I have an Xbox. It's like I'm still waiting for games that I want to play, and it's like, I mean, next year, honestly, I think next year there's gonna be, you know, games that I'm gonna want to play from Xbox. I think that's why I keep it, you know. But right now, there isn't anything, you know, that I want to play. Now, in terms of, you know, games to play on that console, there's plenty of games to play on that console, you know. If you haven't played any of the Gears games, play that. If you haven't played any of the Halo games, play those. You know, if you haven't played any of the Forza Horizon games, play those. Or Motorsport games, play those. They're great. Sunset Overdrive, play it. It's great. You know, the beauty of it is it's on Game Pass, so you don't have to worry about it. That's really it's saving grace, and its biggest thing is that Xbox has Game Pass. And that's what I think keeps it from, you know, from being like, oh, it's the worst console, you know, ever, or whatever, you know, or it's keeping it not necessarily the worst console ever, but it's keeping it from being, you know, on the fence of being like the worst or whatever. Even though they're like number what? Oh wait, I didn't want to sell. I wanted to buy. 5. I feel like we're gonna need like 10 in order to really, you know, beat these dudes. We might have to go back over here and grind out some.
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Possibly I might be able to uppercut up here. Nope. It's too high up. Alright. We're good there.
Got something to say?
No, I don't. I wanna. Oh dang. Dang, dude. And that's just how I feel about it all. But this game has been a fun one. I will say that. I've had a lot of fun this year, man, with games. Oh, really? I can't get up there now? I got up there before, and now, okay. I was about to say,
Spinning bird kick.
can I make it all the way over? No. I want to get this, there's like a little chest like in the corner here. Might have to. How do I get up there? Okay, maybe I can spinning kick over here.
Spinning bird kick.
There we go. Want to get that chest, man. Energy drink, large.
Are you free?
Oh, we're gonna
Okay.
We're gonna get some more Zenny up. Then we should be able to. Dang. We could probably get about 1,000 each time we do it, so that's not too bad. Like a clean. Oh shoot! Yeah, I wanted to keep going on that.
Okay.
Because I feel like maybe we might be able to beat these dudes if we have like at least 10 energy drinks. Dang, dude. I was like, oh, we probably get like 1,000 each time. No. Of course. I'm still trying to figure it out a little bit here. Ah. Dang, dude. It's like I'm trying to do it without, you know, having too many screw-ups, but it's not working. Let's see. Is there other places in here where I can get like Zenny stuff? There's this. Let's go. See if we can do it. But yeah, I think Xbox isn't. I still think Xbox is in a good, you know, good place. But we just have to see if they can consistently come up with great games. And they haven't done it. I mean, I don't really care what anybody says. They haven't done it, in my opinion.
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. We got 3 of them. Let's go to here. Take the thing off. But my hope is that both companies just knock it out of the park completely, and it'd be great for all of us, because then that means we have reasons to play all these games. We'd have a reason to buy every single console at that point, even if we don't feel like buying it.
Okay, finish it. Keep it cool. It isn't over. Keep it up, Mia.
But if they don't do it, man, it's not gonna be good for them.
Well,
You know, in terms of the, you know, the media and things like that, and people who are dang. Nice. Dang. Alright. Cool. That seems like that would be the easiest one if you need, like, if you need some, you know, some extra, like, 2000 Zenny. Seems like that would be the best one to go to, you know? Because it's just basically beating up a truck. Like in the old days. Like in the old days of Street Fighter.
You've got the wrong person.
welcome.
Yeah, I think this is just a dude that...
All right.
Oh no, we can make some pizzas too? Sweet.
Hado Pizza!
Hado Pizza.
Get set, start cooking!
Dang, dude, look at that food. Ah,
Viva Hado Pizza!
that seems like a one that would be a little challenging. Probably won't go back to that one. But let's try this guy over here. Yeah, I'm very pleased with what gaming has offered this year. It's like I can't even tell you what's coming out in July that I'm like even excited for, because honestly I think July is going to be a break time, to be honest, like in terms of, like, you know, a bunch of games that are coming out and stuff. I think July is going to be a break time, because I've never really been a big Pikmin person, so Pikmin's kind of off the list of games I'm going to be playing. What was the other? You know, there is a new Trails game though, Legend of Heroes. So that might be
Yo,
on the list of games to play.
good to hear.
That might be. We'll see.
Ball block blitz!
Oh dang, Ball Block Blitz. Huh. Oh. I need to block these, don't I? Yeah, we're gonna retry it. Oops. No.
Hey there. Good to hear. Ball block blitz.
Come on. 1, 2. Ooh. Just threw that right at my freaking nads, man. Ow. Didn't fail. I did decently. Let's try it again. This music's got me going. What? Oh, because I probably pressed it before? Okay. Get you if you press it before it hits you. Okay. Well, we finished that one. That's good. No, we're not going to try it again, though. Looks like the truck is the one where we're going to probably get the most zenny out of it. Junkyard Smalls. Junkyard Brawls, yeah. But I've been really I don't know if anybody else has, but if you thought that this year was bad, man, you must not love gaming, because I think this year has been probably one of the best years we've had in a long time. Quite a long time. I don't think there's been a better year since probably 2007, to be honest. Maybe 2017. 2017 was pretty good. Wasn't bad.
Ready. Start.
Dang. I think we might have done better than we did last time. Yeah. I don't know if that's a new world record for myself, but it's good enough to give me some zenny. Some zenny. I think we're gonna go and go buy some, some energy drinks. See if we can see where we're at. I don't know where we're at right now. What are we at right now? 3, 4. Okay, so we got quite a few. I think we should just get some more just in case, though, as we're probably gonna need them, especially if we're going up against this next person. It's good to have it. Two's good enough. 2 more is good enough. Probably should get our vitality up. What's the cheapest that's gonna raise our vitality all the way? The 300? $315 meal?
Much appreciated.
Alright. Now let's try to get this story mission done. Cause I'm getting, I know there's probably some people out there that are like, man, when is he gonna get to the next game or whatever? Cause this should have been done by now, probably. More than likely, this should have been probably done. But I'm gonna do a poll online when this is probably right around the time that this is over. This is gonna be done. I'll probably put a poll down, be like, what do you guys want to see me play? You know, either it's going to be Final Fantasy 16 or it's going to be Diablo 4, or it might even be something older. So I might throw some older games into the mix here too, and I know I haven't been, you know, very consistent with a lot of my gaming stuff, and I do apologize for that, but you know, things happen, life happens, you know. I try to be, you know, and something comes up and I get pulled away right away, you know, and sometimes I don't even have time to even send out a thing on Twitter to say, hey, I'm not going to be here or whatever, you know. There's times where, you know, that happens. Granted, though, Saturday was one of those days where I was just like, you know what? I want to play some Final Fantasy 16. I don't want to be bothered. So there are those days too, but for the most part, if I'm not gonna have a stream, it's usually because I'm busy. I'm doing something else, you know. I get pulled away from gaming, which happens quite a bit, to be honest. I mean, it's not a bad thing, you know. It's not like it's gonna, you know, make me cry or anything. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, but it definitely makes me be like, oh man, I wish I was at home playing games, or I wish I was doing this, you know, or whatever. I wish I was getting further in this game, or you know, whatever. But it's all good. It's all good. We'll get through it. We'll skip this. These first guys, I know we can take them out. It's the freaking last guy that I know we're gonna have. These first guys are pretty easy, but this guy right here, with the blonde dreads, he's pretty hard, man. I also gotta keep an eye on my health. Once it hits yellow, I gotta hit that pause button and just frickin' change it. Oh, god dang it. Now I gotta give up and go back. Dang, dude. You know what? I think if once we start getting to like that first bar, we start getting halfway through that last bar. We're halfway through the last bar, we should probably hit that button, boom, and pull up the items so we can just go, you know?
What's up?
I'll say, man, this game has been pretty difficult, to be honest. Considering it's not even, a
well,
you know a bad game or anything, or it's not a Souls game, I should say it's not like a Souls game or anything, but it's pretty difficult. It's not easy. It's challenging, which is not a bad thing, to be honest. I like challenging games. You know what? I think if we put this back on, we might be able to do a little bit better, maybe. It's kind of like, well, our guy's a silent protagonist, so it's like it doesn't really matter if he talks or not, or if he has a helmet on or nothing. 'Cause he doesn't talk, so it's like. It's like I don't really have time to learn the fighting moves in this game either, like I'm not playing it enough to even learn it, so that's why I don't think I'll ever go online with this game, to be honest. I mean, it's not because I'm scared or anything. I'm just not gonna have time to learn the way that I want to learn in order to actually be a decent fighter in the game. So I probably won't go online with the game, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is, man. Doesn't help that this dude's like also throwing knives at us at the same time that we're trying to like beat him. And KO. Using super arts, if it's looking like a loss anyway, what you got to lose. What have you got to lose? Dang. Well, I'm leveling up while I'm doing it. That's good. It's not a bad thing. I think I'll stick to DJ's style though. He seems like the more versatile one that I can actually play as, you know.
What's up?
I want to beat this, man. I want to beat this game so we can move on to the next game or whatever, you know, so we can do, well, more stuff or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do a poll. Maybe I'll do a poll and see if anybody really wants to continue to watch this, or maybe we'll move on. I don't know. I hate doing that, but I mean, we did it with Horizon, but that was kind of my choice. I think I might rather just leave it up to the people who watch my stuff, or just leave it up to people who are on Twitter to decide. I don't know how many people I'll get to yeah, we need at least that on. This is actually better, huh? We'll put the TV on. Put the TV on our heads. Dang. Yeah, because I've noticed that, like, some people aren't really, you know, enjoying watching this, which is understandable. I get that. Oh! God dang it, dude. I mean, luckily we did get an energy drink out of it, but still. I hate having to run back all the way back over here. I don't know, dude. If I can't get this, I might just say screw it and just dump the game and be like, we're moving on to something else. I don't think there's a difficulty mode, is there? Just the performance stuff.
What's up?
Man, I hate being that guy that's just like, I'm done, but this is, I mean, that's the thing. I was almost done when they put you in the tournament thing. That it frustrates me because I can't ever get good with this because I'm not playing it enough. You know, got other games I'm playing. You know, other games that I'm more interested in. So it's kind of hard to actually be good at something like this. You have to put in practice. You have to put in time to play this type of game, and I just don't have the time or the practice to do it. That's why I think there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, we're not live streaming this game, and you know, or whatever, which is understandable, to be honest. I get that. because it's like you don't have the time, you don't have the patience, really. I mean, I do have the patience, but I just don't have the time, man, to really get like a decent run out of this game. I mean, I hate to leave it where it is because I mean we've definitely gotten, you know, pretty far. Even if I don't beat it on stream, I'd still beat it on. I guess not necessarily beat it, but. I hate doing that though. I will say this year we've had really great games, but this year has been more frustrating too, because there's a lot of games that have come out that have been pretty freaking hard. Actually, let's see, what can I put on? Punch strength cut. Let's put that on. I'm like literally on this dude and he's like, I can't even grab him.
Spinning bird kick.
It's totally like unfair in certain circumstances. Because it's like, dude, why would you bring another person to the fight? Like, fight me straight up, bro. It's annoying. It's annoying. It truly is. It's truly annoying. Because it's like, dude. Like, honestly, I don't really know at this point what to do. We haven't gotten any further in the story. It's possible. Because I mean, I haven't gotten very many people viewing this either, so I think I'm just gonna. This is gonna be the last one. Literally tonight will be the last one. We'll move on to something else. I'll put a poll out, probably tomorrow, and then get things ready for Wednesday. I just don't think the people are really interested in watching this, to be honest. And I don't blame them. To be completely, completely fair with that, I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to watch this either. To be honest, if somebody's just like completely struggling and stuff and not really getting much out of the game.
What is... No, just hold on.
We're about an hour and a half into the thing. I don't know, we might end this pretty soon here. I feel like maybe we should move on to something else. I hate doing that, but I know there's a lot of other streamers who do that too. I know that for a fact. They don't see like people watching it or whatever. It's like, what's the point? And I've been losing people basically from watching it. I'd rather play something that I know will probably get some sort of traction. I don't know. I wanted to try this out just to see, if we could get some people watching or whatever. And I think we're already far enough into it to know that we're not gonna get more. I mean, in the beginning, yeah, we got some people. We got some like 13 or 14 people watching or whatever. I mean, it's not a lot, of course, but it was. I felt like it was definitely a decent amount. To where it would, be like, oh yeah, Yeah, I feel like there was enough to be like, okay, well, we'll continue playing this, And I don't see that for this anymore. To be honest. All right, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks everyone for coming out and checking out the live stream. Definitely appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps out the channel. Also follow me on Twitter, Darkonimus, where I post all my gaming shenanigans. I'm also going to post up a poll probably tomorrow. Basically saying we're done with Street Fighter 6. We're moving on. Have people vote what they want to see next, and we'll keep it trucking. We'll keep it moving on, and I'll see you guys back here on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for something else. If we don't know yet, we'll put out the poll and see what happens. And have a good night, everyone.